Hi everyone, this is Peter, online computer network engineering tutorial. Yeah, I I posted an image, a network topology, okay, a WAN topology, wide area network, topology linking branch office to, head office. And some people were like asking how. So I'm here to let you know how. Okay, I'm here to answer your question. Okay, so now look at. I will start from here. You can see this is a router. Router means router is a device. Okay, is an internetwork device that links two different networks together, two different local area networks. You know, of different branches together. Okay. So now this branch headquarter router and this is branch office router. Okay. So now between these two routers is a fiber optic cable. Okay, fiber optic cable. This fiber cable can go several kilometers. In fact, it can go up to 100 kilometers. Okay. So these two, you know, these two branch offices are linked using this fiber optic cable. Okay, now you can see, and you must assign what is called internet protocol address. Okay, for these two networks to communicate, you must assign what is called internet protocol address. Of course, you can see this IP address here that has 30 bits. This IP address consists of just two valid IP addresses, 1 and 2. So if I want to assign this here, I can say this is a gigabit interface, Go/O. Okay. Now I can say I can interface this and assign 172.168.10.1. Okay. 255.255.255 dot you know 252 252, which is 30 bit. Okay, so the same thing, I will assign this same IP address here, but the difference is this 2. The last number here will be 2. So which means I've assigned the first IP address from here to this route and assigned the second to this. After that, it can ping this IP and they see that the ping will be successful, which means, you know, these two networks have been established, connection have been established. Okay. Now I come down here. This is the LAN link, the local area network link. Probably I used HTTP cable, like CAT category 6 cable, to link from this LAN to my switch and configure this here gigabit, which also a gigabit interface, okay, using this IP address is a different IP, okay, to configure here, just like this, interface giga O/O IP address, and I assign this to be number 1. This here is a 24 bit. This is the subnet mask 255.255.255.0, which, you know, has a 24 bit. This is a 24 bit subnet mask. Okay, so, but this IP address can give you about 254 valid IP addresses that, can be assigned to, 254 computers, including printers, voice over IP phones, or other, you know, other nodes. Okay. So now the same thing is applicable to here. So after that, I will use what is called, static, because it's just two branch offices, two WAN links. Okay. I will use what is called static route to, configure these, networks so that they can establish, you know, and share files. They can send and receive files between each other. Okay, static root. Don't worry, when we get to the configuration, you will know what I'm talking about. But for now, I want you to have the broad knowledge of how WAN operates. Okay, how WAN links connections is established. Okay, so that by the time I'm teaching you practical part of it, using the same image that I posted before, you will understand what I'm talking about. You can see here, I use a means of wireless connection. Okay, it's key to cell towers, establish connection, strong connection using what is called IF signal. You can see it. They need to have a clear line of sight for these two, you know, uh, local area networks to establish, or to send and receive files. Okay, these two links here, microwave antennas, need to establish a strong signal. Okay, and for these two to establish a good strong signal, they must, establish a good line of sight. Make sure there is no obstruction here. Though you may not be the one to do this, there are professionals, there are engineers that does this. Okay, even the fiber, okay, certified fiber optic technicians, they are the one that will do this for you. You as a network administrator, a Cisco engineer, or whichever specializes on, will now configure your network. Okay, the same thing is here. Okay, this is certified microwave transmission engineers will establish this connection for you. Now your own is to place your router and configure the two branch offices. Okay, and most times the same Cisco engineers or network engineers also do this training. Okay, you do it and you place your routers and configure it. You can see here, this is the IP address for the WAN links. You can see here has the first valid IP address from this, and this router link here has the second IP address before the LANs. You can see the LANs here, just like what I did here. Okay. Most time there is another one, serial link. I talked about serial link the other day. Okay. This is a router here. This is also a router. Router's job is to establish, it's an internet network device. Router care for, WAN. Router is for WAN establishment. Okay, this is LAN. This is also LAN. Okay, these are computers. Okay, so here you put 172.168.10.1, and here the same 17, whichever IP address you chooses or you bought from the ISP. Okay, most times WAN links uses public IP addresses that can go to the internet. Okay, so that is it. That is it. Okay, so this is how WAN, wide area network, is established, or this is also how companies do link up their branch offices together. So if you like this video, go ahead and share it, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you.